Today I am meeting with Purge LLC, Trina and Tennille, who are professional organizers, and they have helped me organize this space that I'm in, which you'll get to see some sneak peek behind the scenes and how it all came to be the background of us today. So we're going to learn about how they got started, where they see themselves going, and just a little bit about them in general. Tennille and Trina, how did you guys get started with Purge? How did it come about?
Well, thank you so much for having us, number one.
Yes,
and how it came about was just by simple conversation. You know, at the company where we work, we were, me and a few girlfriends and Trina, we were talking about how much we love cleaning, organizing, and helping people just be organized. Trina already had a cleaning business, and it was like a win-win. And we said, you know what? Since we're talking about our passion, this is an idea. We might as well turn our passion into a business. So that's how we got started.
That's great. It's always great to have something that you're actually passionate about, you can
like-minded.
And it's very much necessary for us unorganized people who need your services. And
well, thank you for keeping us in business.
Absolutely. And it's great to see you guys coming to fruition, because I actually was at their lunch party when it all started.
Yes.
So, and this was what, 2018?
2018, yeah.
So seeing that even through the pandemic and everything else, they are still going strong. So that is so great. What would you say makes Purge different from other professional organizing businesses out there?
Well, what makes Purge unique is our preparation strategy. The first thing we do before we walk into any space is we pray. We don't see that a lot with other organizers, but we know that we're walking into chronic disorder, people who are going through life changes. So we also need God to guide us and lead us. So what we do is we go in prayer. That's the first thing we do. And another addition to what makes Purge unique is we always have a surprise for every client, whatever it is. We just have a sneak surprise that we do for our clients. So other than
that is true, because they have surprised me on several different areas. So
so it's a little twist. We try to get to know our clients on the consultation, and there's a little twist that gives them a wow factor. So that's what makes Purge unique.
Yes, and they even kicked me out, y'all. Just like on TV, they left me here for the dirty work to help sort through everything. And they kicked me out. What do you enjoy most when it comes to helping your clients?
One thing is how when you first came in, your face, your expression on your face, you was like, the weight is lifted.
Yeah.
You was like, I have space, but not the space to buy more, okay? But you can see your inventory. You can see what you have. You can see that you didn't need that stuff. And you can see that as a space for it. And you have anything to add on?
Said it's the face. It's how we make our clients feel. You guys feel successful. You feel like I can rule the world at that point because you are organized. And it just gives you a sense of, like she said, relief, and joy. And it just makes you be able to conquer another project, or conquer a project that you have started and hadn't had a chance to finish.
Right.
So we just love the sense of how our clients feel.
Okay. Yes. What do you say is your design or organization style? Do each one of you kind of have a little different take on that, or?
Well, our style is the same. We actually we can read each other's thoughts. It's crazy how our partnership is like no other. We know our partnership is gifted from God. Number one. Number two, our style is simple. We listen, we execute, we deliver. The main thing is listening to our clients.
Yes.
Once we listen, we find a style that fits every client's need, and we execute and we deliver that.
Yeah. Just working with them from the very beginning was organized. As being a business owner as well, the fact that they were organized, and they gave me a play what was going to happen next. I knew what to expect. If something, like we had to order some of the materials and things like that, if it was delayed, the communication was just on point. And I just commend you guys for that, and professionalism.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. But that's nothing is worse than having professional organizers that have their process, the pre-process, disorganized.
Right.
And I definitely commend you guys on that. So they don't just speak it, they practice it as well. So, you said you had a cleaning business. So, how did you get started in doing that?
Well, word of mouth, a lot of word of mouth, and that's how we get a lot of our business too. As us being a small business, is get a lot of word of mouth. And I just basically that's something I had a passion. My mother always got us up early in the morning on Saturday morning, you know how to go, and made us clean up. It was like that was just stuck in my head when I got older. And I was like, well, I think I want to do this. I think I want to do this for people. And then, like I said, when you see their face, when you finish it, it's like, it's a relief. But that's how I started it.
Yeah, I feel like with what you guys do now with professional organizing, you guys get to build the relationships with your clients more so. When you have a cleaning business, you pretty much come in, you just go on your own and clean the house.
Right.
Don't really get to build, and sometimes the homeowners aren't even there. They go to work,
absolutely.
So it's not, you don't get to really build that relationship that I'm sure you guys get to build. Clients have to, they kind of let you into their personal
trust.
As in every client, we hope everything is strictly confidential. We don't speak on it once we leave.
What is your most memorable, I guess, transformation?
Memorable client we had was a client who lost both her parents. You know, she was chronically disorganized. When she let us in, she said, you know what, I was looking for a minority black-owned business, declutter and organizing. She came across our business. And when we came in, she said, I'm very hesitant. People have come in and out of my house. I couldn't trust them. And my mom and dad left me everything. And I don't know how to get rid of it. I mean, she poured out. So we prayed with her and said, you know what, hey, you let us come in. We'll start off with a consultation. We'll stay. For our 1 hour, and then after that, if you feel comfortable, we will transform this home, and we'll keep your parents' memory alive. And that's what we did. We listened to her, we executed, and we delivered that service. And after that, the fact that she lost her parents, she just was having a really hard time letting go. And the fact of the matter is, I mean, she was left with everything. So she trusted us to come in and transform, and that's what we did.
That's awesome.
And that's our most memorable client.
Yeah. It's difficult going through your own stuff.
Right.
But when you're trying to go through your own stuff, plus family stuff, especially when they've either given it to you, it's like, and then you feel
like you gotta keep
it. Exactly. You feel obligated.
Yes.
It's key to have people like Tennille and Trina to actually help walk you through, because it can be an emotional thing. It's difficult with y'all have a whole lot of stuff. Y'all don't know. I'm a crafter. I make jewelry and other stuff.
So talented.
Yes. I'm not selling houses. I'm doing some.
She probably didn't build a house yet.
The whole time up to, I'm like, how are they gonna go through all this stuff? And they did it in 2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
The first day we actually went through all the stuff.
The decluttering process is the first day.
I have a lot of little beads and trinkets and tools, and it's just like, how in the world are they going to sort through all this? Because I've been trying to sort through it for years. What is your favorite space?
My favorite space is the kitchen.
We don't want to tell you about this. Like I said, remember what I said about the cleaning service? Sometimes I think she be going back to it. She works for cleaning service.
Well,
so funny.
because the kitchen is where the soul is of food. And I feel like when you organize your utensils, your pots and pans, especially your oven and your stove, it gives you a sense of, I want to cook. You put ingredients together, and you get a lot of your thinking. And not only that, you want to entertain, and you feel like I can feed my family and talk about my success. So when we organize a kitchen and we revive that kitchen, it is nothing like it. I love doing the kitchen. I love to see we love to see the utensils in order, but the kitchen is my most favorite space of the home.
But let me just say, my favorite is a closet. It's nothing like a good old fashioned closet.
She loves that.
And this is a closet. And this was fun. So anything like moving out and pushing back in and winding up, and that's so fun. Color coordinated, season coordinated, shapes. And
my part is very fashionable, so dealing with a closet, she knows what the colors and different sizes. She knows how to color coordinate. So
I see that being
the fun,
seeing kind of the style.
She has a unique style that's different, and she can see it with her eye. Her vision is very unique when it comes to closets. So
That's fun.
In servicing the Owings Mills community, what is it about Owings Mills that you guys enjoy?
Oh my gosh, we have had several clients who are senior citizens, so we enjoy decluttering and organizing the senior community. Just again, when you say building relationship, oh my gosh, when we go into the senior community and we have 1 or 2 different clients in there, they just love us. They welcome us with open arms. We get to walk around and see the different things that they do. And that just showed me, I didn't know that they have a tight schedule. Like they have their breakfast, their lunch, they have activities. And another thing we like is community service and vision boards. So when we see that and we're organizing and we build a relationship with the seniors, that is something that we really love. And we service a lot of those clients in the Owings Mills community.
Are there any tips that you can provide homeowners, people organizing their desk, whatever it may be, just getting organized? What tips do you have for people as far as just getting started, as far as where to start?
Absolutely, because that is something that they feel like I can't just get started. But what we say is start with 1 space at a time. Declutter 1 small space. And not only that, give yourself a time that's manageable. If it's an hour, or even if it's a half an hour, say I want to start with this, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. What we found is that clients get overwhelmed. And when they get overwhelmed, they shut the door and they're like, I can't do it. So it just has an ongoing battle with that. But if you do 1 space at a time, do a time that's manageable, and put yourself on that schedule and say, you know what, I'm gonna allot myself 1 hour, that's it, and then stop. And also take breaks. We feel as though taking breaks helps to just decompress and then go back to it. Because once you finish, you feel so accomplished that you'll move on to the next space. But 1 space at a time.
I'm just gonna add on to that, to the question, because this is an area that I always had a hard time with. Was, I know like I need to put stuff in this area or things like that, but not knowing how to pick the right type of storage for the item. So like you have all these spray cans, but I have this many of them, then I buy this container and I still have like 5 that don't fit. And then I get frustrated and then it just doesn't get done because I'm having to go back to the store 20 million times. What can you give to someone who's like, okay, I know I need to get containers, I have the space, but I just don't know how to select the right containers or things like that.
So before you go purchase, you should know how many you have. Like you just said, if I have 10 spray cans, I know that those 10, I'm going to go to the store and you look at it and say, okay, I have 10. So this may be the size. Even if you get a little bigger, you know that you may buy 1 or 2 because you're crafting. But just knowing what you have before you go, not just guesstimating while you're out, but just knowing. Maybe line them up and say, okay, and maybe take a picture to take with you. But
so sort through your stuff before you
go
to the
store.
So
like she said, take 1 space at a time, and that space probably have those spray cans. Get all your cans out, just put them all to the side, and then get your items that you need.
Okay, so a lot of good tips. Anything else that you would like to share that you would like the people to know about Purge?
I'll add it to community service. So not only do we declutter, organize residential commercial spaces, we are dedicated to serving the community. During 2019, of course, the pandemic hit and we weren't able to really service, but we love to go out into the community to different shelters, donate items, create vision boards with the women and men and children in the shelter, just sit and listen to them and engage with them. And when they actually present their vision boards with us, we love to hear their stories. And we love to let them know that this is just a temporary situation. But their situation is not permanent. So just doing that is what we love to do. Not only that, hosting events, being vendors, just being out in the community and marketing our business as well. So
I would love to know how many people connect with you? How can they find you? Do you guys have any events coming up that they can find you?
You can find us on our website, www.purgesystem.com. You can send us an email at purgesystems@gmail.com, or you can give us a call at 443-650-8405 and look us up on our website, Instagram, Facebook, our social media. So we'd love to hear from you.
All right. Thank you, not just for meeting with us today, but for getting this space together.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you. So
Take care.
Thank you.